The level I'm showing off to you guys is about 2/3 of the way through the game. By the time you get to this portion of the title, you're pretty much a god of the skies. You've been doing this for a while, so we're going to throw a lot of stuff at you. So basically, the Watchers have just found you, have just located where the Ark is, and they are attacking with like full force to try and take out the last remaining humans that are standing in their way of well, whatever it is that they're doing, which we haven't quite revealed yet. So anyhow, you guys can see the enemies that I have in this area. We have several different enemies we're like dealing with. You guys can see these shielded UFOs that we call Watcher spheres. We also have our usual Watcher disc. You can see this guy right here is coming up behind me. He's just reaming me. Let me see if I can get a little bit of distance between me and him. And we also have, you guys will see an aerial version, in-air version of our knights, who you'll encounter earlier in the game, sort of a large snake-like creature. But this is going to be the aerial version of him for dogfighting style. So you guys, once again, you can see I've got guns on my jetpack. I'm using them gratuitously, taking out these guys, trying to see if I can make sure that I can take them out before they take out the Ark. So if I can get in close enough to one of these UFOs, I can also hijack him, as you guys might have seen previously. Let's go ahead and attach onto him. And now you can kind of see it kind of turns into a little sort of mini game where I'm trying to take out the pilot of the ship. So I kind of play a game of cat and mouse. Let me see, he's trying to shake me here. It's a grip mini game. They stand over on the side. And like I said, sort of a game of cat and mouse here. I'm trying to get him to commit to a shot off on the side where I can be safe, and then come around to the back where the control panel is. Rip this thing off once again. Let's try and see if we can hang on. Rip off the control panel. Let's see, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, he got me. One last time, we come around the back. All right, I'm gonna take this guy out this time. All right, we've got this control panel. Reveals the pilot. I'm gonna fight with him for just a moment. Oh, and take off his head. All right, so now I'm flying his UFO. So once again, the difference between the UFO and flying with Will, I mean, controls are very similar. You can still do like your spins, your U-turns, that sort of thing. But I've got actually two weapons at my disposal with the UFO, and they're a little bit more powerful than the jetpack guns. And the secondary weapon on the UFO has limited homing capability. So if I can get this guy within my reticle, I can actually, ooh, that was close. I can actually fire at him and it'll home in on his signature here. So let me come around behind these guys, take out a few of these dudes. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Dark Void, let me give you a little bit of synopsis of the game. That was one of the knights, by the way. So main character is Will, the guy with the jetpack. He's basically sort of like a down-on-his-luck cargo pilot who winds up taking a mission and flying through the Bermuda Triangle, which is, of course, never a very good idea. He crash lands as expected and winds up in this place called the Void. So while he's within the Void, he runs into other humans who've been sucked into the Void through whatever means, whether it's the Bermuda Triangle, through the Dragon's Triangle, any kind of mysterious places on Earth that could exist. And one of the people he runs into is Nikola Tesla. So Nikola Tesla is one of the key members of your resistance force. He's also the guy who builds your jetpack, who builds all the guns, who builds the gear, that sort of thing. And you take all these things and you go on to become a jetpack hero. One of the main features you guys will see, and it's going to be in the next portion of this demo, is the main feature we implemented called Hover Up. So previous implementation of the hover feature in Dark Void really consisted of, you were always you could switch into hover mode just like this, and it was always a gradual descent. What we did was actually a really minor change, which was allow you to kind of gain altitude, and hence the name Hover Up, and it actually changed the gameplay of the game really significantly, so much so that, you know, we kind of feel like this is probably one of the best gameplay design decisions we've made lately. So anyhow, you guys will see that I'm going to use it quite gratuitously. I like to use my jetpack, I like to use my guns, I like to use the hover pack quite a bit in gameplay, and we really want players to play the game just exactly the way I'm playing it too.